Hello there. Congratulations. You've survived Mega Man, as have we. Nice try, Internet! Maybe next time. We're here
that
to...
was self-inflicted.
What? No, that was their fault.
That was their... Oh,
Sorry, I can't crib Hail Zeon's gag. Gag. Hi, welcome to the last day of Mega Man. We hope you enjoyed the content leading up to this.
The last 31 days of Mega Man.
I mean, the previous 30 days of Mega Man, we should be ranking those.
Oh, man.
We should have a video where we rank the games, which is what you're watching, by the way. We're gonna go through and rank the 45 Mega Man games. We have top 15, middle 15, and bottom 15. And we're gonna rank which one was the best that we played this month and which one was the worst. As you can see, number one's already filled out.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one.
It's the only one I'm actively we need to do a live stream.
Is anyone gonna topple that?
Maybe X4, but nothing else can hope to. None of them have Roll being like, ha, you went bankrupt. So, you probably deserved it. Late game capitalism Roll is the most savage feminist I've ever met. But, this is gonna be a fun video. What you guys can't see is on the left side of the screen here, we have the full list of games we covered this month. Pretty sure I deleted all the ones we didn't. It's gonna be pretty funny if we rank one that we...
It's like, we didn't do that.
No, we did 02. We did ZX Advent. So,
definitely.
Next time we do a Mega Man or a Rocktober.
Spoilers.
I mean, Mega Man 11 is coming out in October.
Right?
We're probably not doing it, guys.
Yeah, no.
We're probably just gonna double down on doing Mega Man 11 stuff, because Me neither, Siri. I don't know what the fuck your autonomy is.
Do you say that again?
Wow. What's Siri saying?
If you like, I can search the web for, we're probably just gonna double down.
Why would it want to do that?
Great question, Bob, and I'm glad you asked. So, by the way, and I'm gonna note this before we get into the ceremony proper. If we do the American Truck Simulator Let's Play Part 2, or Season 2,
yes,
we're probably just gonna do it like this. Just do it in OBS.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, saves me color grading.
Yeah.
And who knows, by then, maybe we have the new camera and I can do the color grading in the camera. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's your money at work. Hope you like truck simulators.
What? They should
What
all
a
go
way to-
back right now and watch the truck simulator. That thing is amazing.
I mean, it honestly is.
At least watch until we get Eric on.
Yeah, Eric comes in episode 3 or 4 out of 6. It's really incredible. I think this series is good in general. We did a great job of set dressing.
Yes.
And building a real life simulation.
Building up the lore.
There's a lot of lore.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have enough videos with Jim Ratgazer. You guys should go back and watch that, especially since you can't even spell Ratgazer. He gazes at racks, not rats.
No, it's rats. Everybody says so.
Also, somebody misaccredited on the wiki, what was it? Handsome Joe as loving choo-choos in Mega Man. And I was like, that's Jim Ratgazer.
Got it wrong.
Yeah, just go watch those and fill out the wiki. It's a fun... That's our ARG.
Choose your own adventure.
Turns out our ARG isn't really as much of an ARG as it is me telling you to go fill out our wiki.
Go fill out this web form for us, please.
Make sure to go fill out the Google Forms and the Google surveys. So this is how late this is coming together. It is literally the last day of May right now. It is technically my birthday.
Yes, and it's like 3 in the morning, and I work at 8 in the morning, or 9 in the morning.
To be clear, before all of you say I'm a monster and I made him do this, for the last hour and a half of me finishing up the other video that went up today, you know what? They know what it is by now.
Yeah.
It's been public for hours.
Right.
As I was finishing up the last touches on the Mighty No. 9 video, which I really enjoyed doing that commentary with you, Bob.
Yeah, it was very convincing.
Yeah. I had a long day at work beforehand, though, so it was a little absent-minded.
Your voice was kind of rough, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, Mega Man. Am I right? Sorry, I should be simulating me from that video. Oh, wow. Iwata probably did this. Now then.
Anything to have to say about this, Dan?
My one regret was not filming it for the patrons. Speaking of which, if you go to the Patreon, if you're a member of our Patreon, $5 or higher, you get to see the special version. That
probably won't be out today.
No, it will actually.
Oh, yeah?
I made that a render region too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I rendered it out at the same time as I rendered the normal version. It's a very special version of it. Because, you know what? I'm not going to say how it's different because then I tell you more about what's weird about that video. And if you haven't noticed, that's on you. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
We're here to rank these Mega Man games. Let's go ahead and, by the way, we're adding network transmission to this list because we played that right before Mega Man.
That was like 2 weeks before Mega Man.
As important as that was to be a part of this list, it wasn't worth, it wasn't worth playing again as a video.
Right.
Because we just got done with it. I'm gonna go ahead.
You did it. There we go.
We got the top and the bottom. Now it's just
fill in the middle. It's easy stuff.
Filling in the rest of this. So let's just get these vaguely in the right area.
Okay. So do you want to just start at the list there? Or
I'm just gonna type in some names, and from there we could be like.
Are we leaving Rockport at the top for now?
I think it's in the top 15. We can talk about that. Though.
I mean, we can.
I'm just like that.
I don't feel like it's number one. That's all I'm saying.
You're wrong, but
you'll get it twice. Jeez.
It is that good.
Yes.
It is that good.
Okay.
You know what? Now it's the top 16 because I hit enter instead of the down arrow.
Even better.
Okay. And then the original series, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll put Mega Man 1.
I know that
I disagree with that notion.
With that,
but watch this.
Whoa.
Efficiency. It's almost like I'm the guy who had to type up what videos we were doing originally, and I had a lot of time to think about typing out Mega Man blank. I'm not sure 7's gonna be in the top 15.
I don't think it's gonna make it,
I warmed up on it a lot this month though.
Yeah.
And you're really not gonna.
Oh no, these aren't really gonna. What are you doing here?
But I don't know what else is gonna go up there.
It's not gonna be
Wonder
those two.
Swan. Okay. Man, Legends definitely should be up here.
Oh yeah, Legends is definitely. You can take off 9 10 off just immediately.
I'm just gonna put Legends, and we're gonna find the worst in this top 15, right?
Man,
and then we're gonna kick
17
them.
now.
We're gonna kick them to the middle.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna start filling the middle.
Okay.
Probably a bad idea, but
yeah, I was like,
we'll figure it out.
And then we have like.
I feel like that's it, because unlike a lot of you people watching, we wouldn't put the Game Boy games in the top 15.
Yeah, none of the Game Boy ones.
And that's fine. It's fine that you like the Game Boy ones. We don't.
Battle and Chase.
I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm being sincere. It doesn't feel right. Now then, what?
There's Battle and Chase.
Chase is really good.
Yeah, that's another one you might want to consider. I don't think it's gonna make it to the top 15, but
yeah, it's no Wily and Light, no Rockboard.
Man, we have a real weird set for a top 15, don't we?
No. Like, if you ask someone what are the best Mega Man games, I like the first half of the X's and the entire original series, is what they would say.
That's true.
So, that's 14 right there, right?
I'm trying to look through the ones we have just in general.
Oh, yeah.
The weirdo ones. Let's just go through some of those.
Go through some of the weird ones, okay.
Because I feel
your triple screen setup with the...
Yes.
It's outputting to the TV via the switch that records it, but also just straight to the TV. So the TV's receiving a 4K signal, and the mouse just keeps getting lost there. I lost a tab there a second ago. They're the extreme games, and of course, we disagree with those being on there. There's Mega Man Base, which of course we disagree with that being
There's the Mega Man based on Wonder Swan.
Yes. And that's what I was saying. I do think that's... Challenger from the future. Right. Exactly right, Bob. Forza Horizon.
Forza, yes. Forza. That's right.
Forzissimo.
But I think those are probably...
We did play Legends 2 this month, which is unfortunate because I think it would have made the top 15 easily.
Probably.
By the way, this
Misadventure Trombone.
Yeah.
We didn't play enough to get a good feel for the rest of it. Like,
No.
because what we did play got really monotonous.
It did, but it was kind of like that nice baseline enjoyable. It wasn't like what I'd come to Mega Man for, but it was real.
It was still charming.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And apparently we were doing that boss wrong, and we have to be fucking psychopaths to realize it wanted us to light them on fire and fling them at the boss.
Yeah. That seems crazy. I don't want to hurt the server bots. But I guess that's what Capcom wanted.
You know, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just in case it could.
Just in case?
It could end up. We don't know.
I thought we just worked on a rank, but here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, we were gonna do.
Just put it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let it work its way up.
Because
it could duke it out with network transmission, honestly.
Mighty Number 9 has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
You know what problem it doesn't have? 12 frames leading into a slide animation.
A boss that does a third of your health bar.
A boss that you're supposed to slide through.
Yes. Oh man.
Network transmission feels
the first boss.
Okay, a lot of people didn't play the beta for Mighty Number 9, but in the power generator level, the giant wheels that spin that kill you if you touch them, like one hit kill. There wasn't a thing before there in the first version of the beta that said hold down while hitting dash to dash under. That moment where I just sat there and went, what do you even fucking want? That is network transmission to me.
Yeah. And how bad your basic shots are. Yeah, no, that game is miserable. Like I feel like that's, if there's one game Mighty Number 9 is just going to beat outright, it's that.
Yeah.
But Legends 3
yeah,
I feel like that sits in the middle.
I mean, it does, but
you're just cramming everything in, Dan.
Okay.
I feel like that's enough to even debate for the top.
I'll put Legends 3 there. And if you're not familiar with Legends 3, go watch our video we did earlier in Mega May. You know.
Yeah.
It's too bad we didn't play the board game.
Oh right, yeah, the real board game.
And we actually have it right over there. We've had it over there for about 10 days. This month was insane.
Yeah.
We have plenty to go through next Mega May or Rocktober, that's for damn sure. But at this point, that's the last thing we want to think about.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get excited about another trip to Golden Corral after you just finished eating. Oh man, those 13 rolls I ate on top of that disgusting fondue pot. I'm so excited for next Sunday when we come back because we're the most white bread people I've ever fucking known. Man, if I said that as a kid, that would have been great. Let's do a little bit of work on the bottom, just to change, you know, get our eyes off the top.
Sure.
And then come back.
How about ZX?
Let's build it up from the bottom, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, Rockman Battle and Fighters. No. Rockman and Forte's worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, someone's gonna kill me.
For sure.
Someone's gonna fucking blow up. Please fill out the comment section with your giant
Street Fighter X Mega Man. That one's really bad.
That is true. Thank you, Bob. You've saved me. I'm writing it down.
Then of course, I'll let you finish typing.
Right ahead.
You gotta put Mega Man. I was just looking at it. Oh my god.
Mega Man and base.
X6, X5, X7.
X7's the worst.
Yeah.
Easily.
I feel like I can probably just go X6 and X5.
Now I'm like sitting here and I'm having to solve the impossible. Is Extreme 1 and 2 better than X5?
Probably. They're really bad.
They are. I mean, they don't even have a real dash button.
Right.
Like Extreme 1 has to solve that by making you always dash jump off of walls.
Which ended up working better than what I feel like
we couldn't figure out exactly what Extreme 2 wanted from us. It just seemed to not allow us to do that, even though it had a button to let you do that. But they were like, look, kid, we're not expecting you to hold the Game Boy Color like this.
Extreme 2 is so bad.
Both of them are distressingly bad.
Right.
Like, and honestly, I do think they're maybe worse than X5.
Right. I feel like maybe it's Extreme 1,
yeah,
X5, Extreme 2. That's where I was.
I can settle on that. I can settle on that, and we'll just delete that. Okay. I can settle on that.
Yeah, that looks good to me. Because they're bad, but they don't have that wheel that X6 does.
I'm gonna. This is tentative.
Sorry, donut.
This is right. But here's the thing, right? There ain't nobody in any of those fucking games called Metal Shark Player. That fucking redefined my maxim of how you name a goddamn Mega Man character. That and Magic Man. People were like, I thought you liked Battle Network. Why didn't you know about Magic Man? And I'm like, I played 2. I didn't play 1. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? You should have come back. Come on, Magic Man, come on over. Rocket Man! Is there a Rocket Man? Please tell me there's a Rocket Man in Battle Network. That would make me really...
God, there has to be, right?
I mean...
There's everything.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so...
ZX.
Ooh.
Because the gameplay wasn't bad, but oh man.
But it doesn't kill roll.
Oh.
And that's why I was typing out Super Adventure Rockman.
There you go.
Because even though the gameplay's passable in that, it's not in a native language I can speak or understand.
Right, but I
makes
feel
it worse to me.
Right, I'm like, that doesn't...
And it kills roll.
Yeah, it kills roll. And
so, like, I don't know what I'm there for other than hilarious Beto moments, which I appreciate. I'd probably play through that game just to be able to make an even longer Beto supercut.
That makes sense.
Watch, at some point Beto dies.
Oh, man. Oh, God, they would do it. They would.
They're sick fucks.
Then there'd be the part where they take out Rush and they're out back to shoot him.
So here's the reason I vote for Super Adventure Rockman, or sorry, Mega Man ZX as like damn near the worst game we played this month, right?
Yeah, you want to leave it lower than that?
Well, I mean, no.
Okay.
I'm saying it's 6th from the, like it's 9th from the worst.
Right.
It's in the bottom 10. That's pretty low.
It is. It's
in the bottom 25 percentile.
Uh-huh.
If you were that, you would be failing school.
Yes, for sure.
Actually, I'm not going to talk about the education system right now. It's a joke. Just fucking deal. Mega Man ZX has that one screenshot where it tries to give you the good quality shot of them in that dramatic scene where they're like looking at the city. And it just looks like bad DeviantArt art, and it really bugs me. Because like their faces are weirdly smooth in a way that doesn't look like an intentional style choice. It looks like you're bad at art. And I'm not going to blame the low resolution.
In any case, we played that game for what, an hour? We didn't even get to the ZX part.
We played 52 minutes and we didn't get to the not shutting the fuck up part. Right. And that's a larger problem to me.
Yeah, for sure. It's the best.
Because you know there are games where the major mechanic, the reason you would love the game, doesn't come in for an hour plus. Like that happens sometimes, and it's bad, but you can still be a great game and do that.
Yeah, but this was a slog all the way through. Those.
I'm sure Metroid Other M is a case of that too. You know, we only played an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure past that, the main mechanic, a decent plot, shows up.
Alright, so how are we gonna continue this?
Yeah.
There's Mega Man Soccer.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna say some other game to throw right above that. I'm like, oh, come on. Fuck. Mega Man Soccer is pretty bad.
Oh my God, how could we forget DOS? But both DOS 1 and 2 probably should be way near the bottom.
1 and 3.
Sorry, 1 and 3.
You're right.
Yeah, those are...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's...
I'm looking at Street Fighter X Mega Man Mighty Number 9 Network transmission, and I'm like, where does DOS fit in? Oh no!
Right? I feel like that might be even lower.
The network transmission.
Yeah, like
I think you're right.
Might be the 2 lowest.
I think you're right. I'm gonna give it to Mega Man DOS 1. You know?
Yeah, because 2 was even worse. Sorry, 3.
3 was a different game entirely that got repurposed. Like for real, it was about like save the environment, kids. Wow, this is a hell of a bottom 15. I honestly find this more enlightening than the rest. Of what this is going to be, I think.
Right, because the rest is going to be us kind of trying to figure out what we felt was better than another one.
And if you think you're upset now, Wait for me to make the argument that X3 is better than Mega Man 1. Just stick around. I'm looking ahead at this. We got great stuff. I'm laughing on the inside. Wily Wars definitely goes down here.
Yeah.
I might argue that Wily Wars is worse than Mega Man Soccer because we haven't played. Disclaimer: we have not played Wily Tower. But it just feels like shit. It's hideous. Its music sounds bad.
I'm okay with moving it below Soccer,
Yeah. Because Soccer's trying to do something, and it does it pretty poorly, but the way the game feels isn't terrible. It's just that they didn't make enough of a strategic layer.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it auto-switches your characters in a way that's terrible. That's its major problems. Wily Wars, its major problem is literally the fundamentals of a Mega Man game.
Speaking of that, Mega Man Base.
He still hasn't noticed the one. Okay.
Which one, Dad?
Fuck you, Bob. That's...
Oh, Mega Man 2 on Game Boy.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Mega Man 1 on Base.
I'm okay.
Oh, man. Mega Man 1 Game Boy is probably worse than Mega Man Base. Oh, man, that game is rough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of the Game Boy ones, definitely. Fuck you.
I mean...
This is the real name in my world.
Maybe Soccer might be above that.
Shit.
Right? Because, oh, man.
Okay. I think you're right, honestly. Whoops.
Soccer working its way out of bottom 15.
I know, it might end up in the middle because Bob hasn't noticed the game I'm thinking of. And I don't want to have an argument about.
What is it? Is it Mega Man 1?
Actually, you know, we still haven't typed in Mega Man, the Power Fighters for Wonder Swan. Or Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
that game would have been okay if it didn't loop the same song the entire time.
Rockman Battle and Fighters. Where does that? That's better than Mega Man Soccer.
Yeah, it's a much more enjoyable game.
Okay, we'll put that up here. Oops. Oops.
I'm just like, what game is Dan trying to like talk around?
Don't worry about it. Leave it the fuck alone. Okay, Bob. I feel like Wily Wars may actually belong lower. I think Wily Wars is somewhere down here in Extreme to X6 territory.
Probably.
Because I would probably sooner play X5 than Wily Wars, to be honest.
Whoa. That's...
Wily Wars just feels wrong. It sounds hideous. At least the music in X5 is good.
Yeah, and at least the music in ZX is like one song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all around the world said la 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 la. Yeah. I love that multiple people got pissed at me that I got that stuck in their head.
Yeah, I'm okay with moving that down there.
Yeah, we're gonna move that down.
Then below X5?
I think it's in the Extreme 2 to X6 category. I don't know if it's above Extreme 2 or below it.
I feel like it's above Extreme 2, because Extreme 2 is also insanely cheap.
That's true, yeah. Okay. You know, Bob hasn't noticed it yet, which probably speaks to the virtue of its quality. There we go.
Maybe on Game Gear?
Yeah, it's definitely top 19.
I mean, I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, this month teaches you that there are worse things in the world than turning Mega Man levels into you can only see this much.
Right?
If I had known that camera system thing as a kid, I would have beaten that game, but I'd never beaten that game as a kid. Not once. That was the first time I beat it in that video. It was a great moment, and I'm glad you all shared it with me. Now stop calling that game back. Just kidding. No, I see the problems. Let's use Gravity Man's theme for Wave Man's level and Wave Man's theme for Game Over.
All good choices. You had interesting ideas.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, for those who watch the Legends unboxing, I'm impersonating Steve MRE Info 1989. So just look him up. I love his videos, and I feel bad because me watching his videos is giving him money to eat rotten food.
Yeah, that's his choice, Dan.
I know. I can't stop him.
Right. He's
Bob,
going to eat the right food.
We're getting to a point.
Yeah.
We're getting to a point where we're gonna have to, like, we haven't typed a single Game Boy game.
I know. Those are.
I feel like Mega Man 1 on Game Boy is worse than Mega Man Soccer.
Yeah.
I like its music.
Yeah.
I tolerate the game, but it has.
Mega Man 1 Game Boy is so bad. Oh wait, we just did Mega Man 1 Game Boy. That's Mega Man World.
Oh.
Darn it.
So it's got weird with this list.
So now we have to do World 2.
I don't do that again.
Yeah, Game Boy, Mega Man Game Boy 2, which is another terrible one. Like, I feel like that's also worse than Soccer. Quint's cool, but the music is literally ear-piercing.
I have to look this up to make sure he's from 2, because I spent most of this month being terrified he wasn't. Because, you know, the beginning of Mega Man's Blur. Yeah, he's from... What, you got a problem with Quint's face?
It's just quick, man. I don't get what's so important.
He's quick, Char. I do like that you can see the texture of the paper that they scanned it off of.
Yeah, it's good.
It's neat to me. Man, as much as the Street Fighter collections and Mega Man collections maybe don't have the best latency, they have really great, like, history stuff.
They need to just get that stuff in a good port.
I mean, honestly, if they just gave us the thing that was that, an executable that was that, we'd buy it in a heartbeat. I mean, not everyone has the setup we have, for sure. We've destroyed our lives spending all the money we got from the channel for the first, like, several years trying to get it to look and act better and better and better. And as it turns out, most people don't actively work to destroy their own lives for the sake of art. I have that conversation with people all the time. They're like, why don't you just go home and sleep? And I'm like, you fucking moron. Then what comments would I read at on the clock tomorrow?
Right? Jesus, come on. Okay. Game Boy 2. Oh man, now we have to talk about the Game Boy games.
I know.
It's hard.
It's tough. Mega Man 3 on Game Boy, I think, is an easy shoe-in for this tier. Right?
Yeah, I was like, isn't that the best of the Game Boy ones?
In our opinion, yeah.
Like that's the one we had to
It's going in the middle.
Right. Yeah.
We know that.
So below that is like every other Game Boy one.
Yes.
Now we just need to figure out what order.
We just need to figure out where Soccer sits.
I have a nostalgia for Soccer that I don't for any of the others, and it's really cheating.
Okay, so two things. One, I'm pissed that Dragon Ball Z gets a convention and Mega Man doesn't.
Right.
That's upsetting. We as fans should be doing better so that way we can get a convention. Two, if we went to that convention after making this video, we could even take 10 steps down the hall without someone being like, your list sucks!
Let's leave Soccer where it is. Let's just put every other Game Boy game above it.
No, that's not fair.
You know?
That's not fair. No, you know what? You're right. You're right. I think you're suggesting that just to get out of the work of ranking the list, but I think it's right.
I think
Soccer
is bad.
It is bad.
That is not a good video game.
A video game is supposed to be you making decisions through your actions to affect the game. And Mega Man on Soccer doesn't seem to actually have a course of action other than use the super.
Right?
Good job.
It seems near impossible to actually accomplish your goal.
I mean, there are people who watch that video who are like, thank Christ, I thought I was just really bad.
Because there's less fighting for yeah, we've done fighting in the past where it's like whichever one got his supers off, just won. Yeah. Like that was it. Then there were no points.
And then we did co-op and it was like we used our supers and they used their supers, so we tied, because duh.
Right?
So now we just gotta rank these. Now, I think it's obvious that all of the rest of them are below this. Stop typing your comment, please.
Maybe it's... Now I'm thinking about Soccer, I'm like, maybe it's below ZX. Because ZX has the means of progressing in something.
Well, I mean, ZX probably shouldn't be staying below Game Boy.
Probably not,
yeah. Something like that?
Yeah, maybe that's... Maybe we move Soccer down one more.
One more? ZX. So ZX is king of the trashy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Good job, NT.
Good job. It's a good thing we didn't play more NT games this month. Because I'm not saying Mega Man 9 and 10 would end up in the bottom 15, because look at it, it's a fucking group of war criminals and derelicts.
It's just the best down there.
I mean, here's how bad the bottom 15 is. You get to be number 4 of the bottom 15 if you murder Roll. Like,
I can't even argue it lower. Let them.
I know, that is the worst part. There are people watching this that
Maybe it's
like,
just the last one because they kill Roll. That'd be the only thing, though. Like, it's just,
right.
Like,
but that's the problem. It also has the Beto thing, which it's our
Right.
live stream super chat sound for a reason. It's a really great thing. Like, their Beto voice is like, as far as I know, the only Beto voice that's good. Because I think, like, I can't remember how Beat sounds in Rockman Upon a Star, Mega Man Upon a Star. I haven't watched it in a bit.
right.
We have to rewatch that for the next month and do some content based on that. Also, guys, where is it? Where did it go, Bob? The collection we bought. Here it is.
Oh, okay.
We bought this.
You didn't have any time to watch it.
Is it opened?
Yeah, we opened it because just makes this disc were good. Because the first shift was bad discs.
Bad discs. But we bought this. We didn't even watch it. We didn't even watch one episode.
Not even one. Sad.
It is. We were
Feel bad for us before we rank your favorite Game Boy game.
Here,
in some way
I'm
that'll
appealing.
upset you.
I'm appealing to your humanity. Look at how I'm deprived of good quality entertainment. We should add ZX Advent and put it at last place. Take that, drink on it. I've actually never played that. Which, I haven't even played ZX. Which is still a true statement now that I think about it.
You watched
I just, it was basically the same. Mega Man 4 is better than Mega Man 2.
Yeah, for sure.
I know it's redundant to use the Roman numerals and then GB, but whatever, guys. You saw how quickly I fucked up.
Right? It was like, where's Mega Man Game Boy 1?
I'm gonna put that above 2. 2 has Quint. 2 has Quint.
So 5 is going below 2?
Yes, that's how I feel. 2 has Quint.
I can't argue for 5. Like, I hated that game.
If it had more interesting designs, like, I don't like the Rockman killer in it, Ballade or whoever.
Yeah.
I don't think they look as neat because they're that late in the Game Boy games, and
yeah, they're
we
weird
had
drawn
Anchor.
Over look to all the regular Master.
Well, the Star Droids, they have
they're-
just this. Here's my Mega Man OC feel to them, and I disrespect that as well. I think the fact that you can get that upgrade that seemingly randomly chokes the enemy for damage. Remember?
Yeah. It seemed
Aggravating.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it goes 3, 4, 2, 5. Rockman Battle and Fighters.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
They're gonna fucking murder us if we put Game Gear above all of those, right?
Yeah, I know. Here it goes. Whatever, it's 4. It's 4, but you can play it on the go.
It's 4 on the go, which you gotta fucking understand. That was really fucking huge.
And it actually feels like it has that Mega Man feel.
Yeah.
Like the Game Boy games just don't. They have a different feel that's not the same at all.
And a lot of people sit there and say, well, they adjusted the feel so that way it could deal better with the screen space. But it's like, they didn't adjust the sprite so it could deal better with the screen space.
Right.
And, that's something I'm really excited about with Mega Man 11. The fact Mega Man's so small compared to the screen.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Because you need 7, the sprite's pretty big. So there's less platforming possible. Like, you can't have 4 full heights of Mega Man on Mega Man 7.
No.
To stick lots of platforms. And yeah, it's too big. He's like a Shagohod. He's too big, No, you don't. You're Mega Man fans, not Metal Gear fans.
So is this where the power battles go? Because I feel like this is around.
We're getting into that territory. That's for goddamn sure.
And there's also the Wondrous One EX game.
Ooh, you know what? There's also the Wondrous One normal game, which is up here.
Right.
But you're talking about EXE.
Yeah.
You're talking Yeah.
Which everyone's gonna kill us for being like, why'd you put that above every other portable one?
Because they successfully made in my opinion, we need to get that Stream Deck for legitimate reasons, but also so I can have a sound clip of myself saying, in my opinion.
Right, yes.
Just click that. We're gonna need that for E3.
So is that better or worse than Game Gear though? It is really unique. Like that helps it, but it might play worse.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think that is worse.
Didn't you just copy it?
Look, man. He's in Battle Network 4. He goes, look, man. And then he runs.
Is that scene from Spider-Man cartoon where it's two Spider-Men pointing at each other?
Yes. How did you know? There we go.
I don't know where he put Legends 3 because it is confusing, right? Like it's not Mega Man. It's not.
I'd rather play Mega Man on Game Gear and Rockman EXE Wonder Swan than it. Now, does that come down to my preference or the quality of the game? I don't know.
We might even be able to put it below most of the Game Boy ones. Like, I'd put it below Game Boy 3.
Man, that knock back and forth kind of sucks.
Yeah, the knock back and forth is really annoying. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I put it below that. But 3, I'd put it below.
I think you're right. Yeah. So this is a good test run if we ever do a Game of the Year.
Right?
But that would
we'd have so many fewer games because it'd be the ones we actually played.
I know. We actually did do a Game of the Year once. It basically boiled down to, okay, guys, we now have to agree on the YouTube channel's Game of the Year. And we're all like, the only game we all played is Smash Bros.
Right.
And then it was like, well, what other game would there be? And then like one game came up and we all just went, yeah, but that's not it.
Right.
That's not Game of the Year. Which, to be fair, yeah, Smash Bros. On Wii U is like Game of the Year that year. Especially if you combine the 3DS version with it, which was what we did. Because the 3DS levels are amazing. Speaking of which, I'm really hyped for E3.
Yeah.
Nintendo's gonna do great.
We're gonna have to do this for a list for E3 announcements.
I thought about that, and I was like, I don't want to spend E3 taking notes.
No.
We knew a guy who actually did that. He didn't even run a YouTube channel. He just took notes for his own purpose.
And we're filling this out. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're almost there. You know?
What time is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's only fucking insane o'clock, not extremely fucking insane o'clock.
Right. That one.
Right around now, I think the Mighty Number 9 video is going to be done uploading, and now it's processing. So the moment you're going to be able to look back in the Discord and tell the exact moment we stopped recording this, because that'll be when that goes public.
All right, so we're starting to run out of games.
I should have gotten a fucking fake character to be me for this video.
Oh no. Man, I'm like, we might be getting legitimately decent stuff.
Okay, yeah. Well, here's the thing: 3 of these are going down here.
Yeah.
So we only have 4 more that we're missing, that we just haven't noticed, that have slipped through the cracks.
Let's see.
The Power Battle.
Battle and Chase.
Okay.
Yeah, the Power Battle's one too.
Battle Chase is already up there.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely above the Power Battles, because the Power Battles are kind of not good games, but are neat. That's the best thing they can do. Which one?
I don't. Yeah, that's what I was actually going to say. It's effectively the same game. One might say we should have made this list 1 slot shorter.
Right.
And put them as literally the same game.
Because we can't even remember which one's which.
You also might notice I have a habit of typing fighters without the T. Fires. Like this thread is on fires. Mega Man Power Battle.
Mega Man.
Yeah, I think that's the second one.
The battle?
Yeah.
I don't see Spaceman there though.
Oh, Power Fighters is the second one.
Okay. All right.
So obviously, I don't think these are above those down there though.
Yeah.
They're kind of squishy games that don't really compel.
They're not great. Maybe they go below Legends 3. Maybe they'll go below most of the Game Boy games. You know.
Yeah, I would rather play Mega Man 5 than that.
Sure. Probably.
Probably.
I mean, they're neat little things, but they're not solid games. We can't pretend.
No. Wow. So the bottom 3 entries and the middle 3 is all like the same game.
Yeah. Right. It's like it wasn't.
People are like, hey, here's a truth bomb for you. This whole list is the same game. Mega Man fans are tools.
Okay, what games are we just missing? Tron Bon.
We're missing
We haven't
2.
put Tron Bon on there anywhere.
Shit.
I feel like it's a shoe in for Midas.
Midas Adventures.
She's got the Midas touch. Okay.
She got that magic stick. What? Your neighbor is just like, they're the most fucking annoying nerds I've ever known. Almost like if American Psycho was just about killing the crew from Big Bang Theory.
Okay, man. What are we literally missing?
We have Mega Man. We have 2, 3, DOS, 1 Game Boy, 4, 2 Game Boy, 3 Game Boy. Wait, 3 DOS.
3 DOS.
5. Uh-huh.
Next one.
We're missing something. We are missing something. What is it?
Wait. Okay, no.
Have we put Mega Man and Bass anywhere?
Oh man, maybe we didn't. Yeah,
because we tried to put it lower, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it's bad if it's not that bad.
It ain't that fucking bad. It ain't no Mega Man Soccer,
right? Maybe.
I think it's the first game to pierce the Power Fighters triad. I think it's just slightly better than those.
Yeah, it's better than those. I'm like, I would probably put it above some of the Game Boy games.
I put it above
like,
5 on Game Boy, just because I hate the fist mechanic and I hate how integral the shop is to that. The invention of the shop wasn't even 5's job. That was Mega Man 4 on Game Boy. Right. I would give 5 more credit if it invented that.
Mm-hmm. But instead it just used it for malice. So yeah, okay, between 2 and 5. Sure.
Cool. I'm okay with that. No one on the internet is, but that's why we keep the internet between us and you.
Man, they're not gonna like this.
Yeah, no. And I'll take this moment to pause, give us a little decision break, and go, guys, we literally... there were months where we were like, let's not do Mega Man because they'll hate our opinion so much.
Right.
And at the last moment, in literally the last moment, like it was 3 days before May.
Yeah.
When
Dan like went crazy.
4 or 5.
You got the song with the mega disease.
Well, I was like, people really want us to do it. Mm-hmm. You know, people being nice and supportive of us. They showed that they really wanted us to do it, and I was like, wow, I figured they would hate us expressing opinions on these games, you know?
Right.
So we almost didn't do Mega Man because we know people hate our opinions, because that's people. It's life. Look,
we're not just saying all these are terrible.
Right.
But we have to rank them.
We gotta rank them. And, you know, ZX is still a game I think I would play, but I also don't see myself beating it.
Yeah, like it has really frustrating things about it.
Yeah, kind of like the Power Fighters and Power Battles are just the same thing, and it's all kind of like, Like, if anything, I wish I could do a bottom 20, but then that would eat up Mega Man 5 on Game Boy and Mega Man Bass, and you guys would be pissed.
God, now I'm looking, I was like, does ZX go above the Power Fighters? Let's just leave it.
You know what? At very least, it goes above this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it. This is gonna get weird.
Yeah,
give me a second to rearrange. It's really, this is what's happening.
Really, one of them. That one listing should be like all the stupid games.
I know, it really should. You know, I'm really shocked with the fact that Minakuchi Engineering managed to escape mostly the bottom 15.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was only their first Game Boy outing that ended up down there.
Yeah, because that one. I don't.
Well, and Wily Wars. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, we're there.
Okay.
We have a top 18. We need to make it a top 15 and order it correctly.
Uh-huh.
Let's figure out the 3 we're gonna knock off. And that may just be the hardest way to do this, but I think it's also the wisest.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be the most effective.
I think the easiest ones for me.
We're diving straight in, everyone. Make sure you're fully restrained in your seat. Take your hands off the keyboard. Step away from the comment section. Bob, I like Mega Man 10 more than 9.
Okay, yeah.
I think a lot about it is more admirable, and I think all the people who hate it more than 9 are doing that because it took them, for some fucking reason, doing it a second time for them to be like, wait, this is a fucking shill cash-in. It's like, it was that the first time. But you know what 10 doesn't have? Music taken directly from 2 as menu music. It doesn't have the menu system from 2. Because, you know, the whole new game continue, etc. That's just using the 2 layout background.
Right, same
It's
assets.
just a giant fucking jerk off of like, 2's so great. And even though 10 inherits a lot of the decisions of 9 in that regard, it does also add the Mega Man X L1 R1 to select your powers thing. It also stops using Mega Man 2 music. So I'm gonna say, if you're about to make the argument that we throw Mega Man 9 or Mega Man 10 down there,
yeah,
it better be motherfucking 9. Because I think 10 can hold. I'm not gonna say 10's better than.
yeah, like
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm gonna.
saying that either of those are better than any of the original series.
I really dislike 1.
Right, you do.
I really dislike 1, and that's why I'm doing this right now, because it's like, that's wrong. Because 1's important.
Right,
1
like-
did a lot. It's not.
It invented the whole formula. Like I have to respect it.
Yeah.
And it has.
This is the only one the creator of Mega Man was wholly involved in from the beginning to the end.
Right.
Because the second one he checks out before it's done. Yeah, I think.
But yeah, I was
Maybe it's
honestly
3
gonna
check
say
out.
we can probably move Rockman Lightboard down there. Like it can be off the top 15. It was put there as a joke to begin with.
And if you're just listening, you're missing my gestures right now, so you're disappointing.
Wonderwan game might go down there too, but it has like the Clockmen.
I mean, Clockmen are amazing.
That story is so insane.
Yeah.
It's not as fun to play as other ones of these.
I mean, Baby Cake's forte is a little concerning. You know, Baby Cake's bass, where he's just like, oh man, I'm really sad. Okay, guys, you know how I've been like, oh, I haven't had ideas for art this whole month. I want you to draw fucking Baby Cakes wearing Bass's armor. And if you don't know who Baby Cakes is, fucking Google it. Because that is amazing. I'll dub that shit. You could take the audio from the Challenger from the Future WonderSwan game and just put it over your drawing. Just send me the drawing, I'll do it. It's amazing. Legends is in the top 15.
yeah, I think that we can agree on that. Like it's.
Here's the problem though.
What's up?
If Legends is in the top 15, and we don't think any of the original series or the first half of the X series belongs getting kicked down, that means we just made the decision of Rock Ward, Battle and Chase, and Challenger from the Future all go in the middle 13.
Right.
Or middle 15.
And maybe that's the right choice.
It probably.
Because those games, though neat.
Oh,
they're very neat.
I think Battle and Chase is really great. I think you compare it to all the kart racers ever made, probably in the top 5%, probably in the top 10%. We're not counting multiple entries of Mario Kart. It is cheating because they went so much longer than every other series, and a lot of them are similar. I'm not saying identical, but like 7 and 8, really close.
Yeah, they're similar, but they're similar, and thus they're so much better than everything else on the market.
I know, which is why it's not fair.
Right.
You know, you're fucking up the bell curve when you're like, fuck it, there are 8 amazing ones. They're technically 9 because Deluxe is its own fucking thing.
It's true.
Man, Mario Kart Deluxe is great.
It is.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is really great.
Really
the
good.
Switch is great.
Good
I'm
stuff.
so excited for Smash. Here's how excited for Smash I am. I've built an emotional barrier between me and the game. I'm not excited at all. But I am so excited.
Maybe Mega Man 11 Mega Man design's gonna be in there. That'll be nice.
I mean, why else are they making an amiibo?
Right? Well, set an amiibo for Mega Man on it. I don't know.
I'm just saying, they're making a different design for Mega Man.
Right.
And what other game would you even use it for other than Mega Man 11? Would it just be Mega Man 11?
That's how almost all amiibos work, man.
Shut the fuck up. Hey.
Look at Shovel Knight. What does he mean? He means he works on Shovel Knight. Dark Souls guy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna work on Dark Souls.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
I'm busy doing work right now. Could you shut the fuck up about how
I'm going
stupid I am?
home.
Bob, we destroyed your home.
I know.
And made this studio. God fucking damn it, I'm so pissed. This is upsetting.
Yeah, I don't. You just
get rid of 7.
Sneak 7 and X3 down there. You're like, get out of here.
You had me.
Kick him out.
You had me for a bit. I'm not gonna say 9 is not better than X3.
No.
I'm moving that down to the bottom of this right now.
Yeah, no, it's the worst in the set. I feel. We could probably put 9 and then Mega Man Original. Like, those are probably the 2 bottom.
Oops. Do some of that. Watch this. Boom. It is Mega Man Original. I just deleted that 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
and 7. That's right up that. Okay.
How's that looking?
This is the hard part.
And then Legends is above those.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Legends is great.
Yeah.
For when it came out, it was really incredible. I still think it's a fairly playable game, and it's really charming. There's really great art. It aged exceedingly well on an art front,
Right.
and fairly well on a gameplay front.
One of the best looking.
Is it okay?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you undid the...
Yeah, that thing just snapped.
Well, no more neck support for you.
Oh man, that is way too far back.
Man, yeah, you actually... Okay, we started this, and I swear to God, you were, like, shorter than me, but now I'm looking over there. I'm like, am I just becoming more of a slob as we go on, or is Bob's, like, sitting up now? And before we hit record, he was like... Yeah. I feel good about Legend 7 Original 9.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm like, we might be able to put Legends above 10, just because 10 is still in that creatively bankrupt area for the series.
Yeah, and it was not acceptable when it came out by my standard or anyone else's, because the second time around they woke up.
Right.
They got woke. And that's not to say 10's trash.
Right.
That's not to say any of these games are trash.
15.
Like, honestly, I feel like one of these 3 might be better than 9.
Right. I'm like, we might need to move 9.
We might have to do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, everyone. I know you love 9, but when it came, like, you guys saw the Dan Cam in 10. I have not fucking played 10 since it came out. And I was able to do that. You saw what I did in 9. Like, I just not care for 9 back in the day to play it enough to get to that level of, like, muscle memory and understanding.
Right. I actually finished 9 back in the day, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like,
they ain't no Strike Man in 9. There's Splash Woman.
There's Splash Woman.
You move her over to 10 and it has the best Robot Master, like, roster between the 2 easily.
Yeah.
Cause like...
Who else is in 9? Like, Hornet Man? Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hornet Man. At all. His ability was too close to blast hornets. I don't know. Bees. You shoot bees.
Right.
I don't know.
Whatever. What are we doing? We're doing Mega Man. Mega Man 8's gotta go up for sure. Where?
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah. Maybe now we work from the top.
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, right?
Okay.
Just to make things a little easier for now, right? I'm just gonna do that. Now it's X4, X2, X1, right?
That's definitely my list.
That's
my order for X game, for sure.
Right. Now, me and you will debate X2 and X1. And then for 8, I don't know. I'm going to cry. Like, I want it to be higher, but this may be right. I mean, 2 shouldn't be that high.
Personally,
we can agree on that.
Yeah, 2.
And
2
other
is way overrated.
people may hate us for it.
Right? Like I would
put it like this.
Yeah.
Because 2's really important. It adds a lot. It refines it. It almost makes it feel like how Mega Man's supposed to feel. But that technically comes in around 4. I think we realized.
Yeah.
The snappy feel to tiptoeing.
Yes.
And the deceleration being gone entirely.
Yeah, because deceleration's gone in 3.
Yeah.
So then the
tiptoeing feels perfect in 4.
Right.
If IRC.
Yeah, it's either 4 or 5 that they get that feeling good.
I think the problem with 4 is that you can tiptoe really well, but you can also like move your foot out to tiptoe and stop pressing it in time to not even move.
Huh. Maybe.
One of them does that. Either that or it's a Game Boy.
Yeah, I was like, the Game Boys all have a problem like that.
Okay, so it's even harder because I can't even concentrate with the loud re coming from the internet right now over the fact I put 2 below 8. 8 is really good. There's a reason we've been playing the 8 music, you know?
Right.
8's music is incredible. There's a lot of charm in 8.
It just has a few slide, jump segments. But...
The jump, slide for the ice character is tolerable. The one for Wily is really bad unless you get the speed up slide, which had I known that as a kid, yeah, whatever.
Right, it's weird.
It's tough as fuck. So that's why it's down there and not above like 6 or 5 or 4. Now, Bob, I submit, right? I submit that we should put our 2 favorites right below X3 of the original series. So we should put... Shit. Bob, you have to choose between 3 and 4. Are you choosing 4?
I'm choosing 4.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. Okay. It's like... I've said 3 for the longest time, but...
Mighty number 9. Sorry. Oh my god. So we're gonna put that there temporarily, right? Okay? Now I need to decide between 5 and 6.
Because I would definitely rank 5 above 6. That's me.
Robot Masters are stronger in 5.
Yes. And that's when we get the good charge shot. So to me, oh man, you're putting it above 4?
Oh, it's just temporary, you know.
What are you doing?
Look, we're trying to solve these other ones. Like 3 and 6 and 8. Okay.
Okay, 3 is above.
3 is above 6.
3 is above 6.
Is 6 above 8?
I wouldn't say so. I like 8 more than 6. I'm not a big fan of 6. Like, I think it's neat. 5 has a certain
yeah, you know,
big pet.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about 6 and 8.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You're saying 5 is superior because it has Big Upetsu?
Yes, 5 is definitely beating 6 out.
I think 6 is great because it has a solid gameplay feel. It has really cool mini bosses that take advantage of the background being swapped.
Oh yeah,
you know, the background tile bosses. The music's incredible. I just think the Robot Master design is kind of weak. I think after this whole month, I'm really siding with you on that one. You know?
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I like some of them. Centaur Man's cool.
Yeah, Centaur Man's cool, but other than that, I really can't get behind him.
Turbo Jet, Jumbo Jet Man. He's just not bold enough like Aircon Man.
He's not an air conditioner.
He's not Clockman. If 6 went off the steep end like that, it might have ranked higher. But their whole thing is they were doing a Street Fighter thing because Street Fighter was taking off at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was around. It was around the same period. It may not exactly match up. I think Street Fighter's in '92 and it's in '91. Man,
I wish that Rockman Forte
was up here.
Swan was good enough.
Like if that game felt better.
If that game felt better.
It would have been. It would have been in the top 10.
Yeah, they had the best Robot Masters ever. Burner Man.
Right. Yeah. Wait, Burner Man's Rockman and Forte.
Sorry, whatever. So Stove Man.
Yeah, it was Stovetop Man.
Stovetop Man. Oh man.
But he had like some weird name. And then there was that Shinto priest or whatever, the Kamuso Mo Man.
Yeah.
Kamuso Mo Man.
What are they thinking?
I think it's incredible.
Yeah.
They didn't even intend for anyone to play it, you know, outside of Japan.
Right.
They're like, here's our fucking weird Japanese Mega Man.
Right.
You kill yourself from the future and he bleeds out in your arms and dies. And you bury him, look at your rival and say, I really don't want to fucking fight you. Which is your way of saying, I will kill you dead, motherfucker. Chill out. And then you leave, and then Ghost you leaves. Ghost Future Dead you leaves.
Yeah.
That's an incredible game.
It is.
It might be better than 9.
Right? I'm like, if we're gonna be like, oh man, what's
Okay,
the
so
story like that.
Here's what we're doing. Just for now.
Just for now?
We'll just put it at the top of the middle.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look
Mostly
bad.
because Misadventures Tronbon doesn't feel better.
Mhm.
Like it's not mechanically engaging and fulfilling in a way. And I've heard from certain members of our executive producers. I've heard from handsome members of our executive producers that the block pushing puzzle part kind of sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't try that.
No, we haven't played 3/4 of the modes in it, but the one we did play was a lot of like, here's funny dialogue, which is fine, but I would have preferred an RPG if you were gonna do that.
Right.
You know, not a weird maze crawler.
So this might be it, man. I don't.
5 still above 4, X3 still above 5. X3 is so good.
It just has those things that are blatantly broken is the only problem.
The amount of retreading sucks.
Yeah, the retreading and then just.
I think hitting left or right in the middle of dashing up, I understand why they did it. They wanted you to be able to cancel out of that.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking about
you're hitting
just the max.
Well, let me
Okay.
just. So you're trying to dash up and you want to hold right because you're about to dash up and go to the right the moment you stop. No, it cuts off half of your fucking up dash.
Yeah.
And then you know how easy it is to hit up right while just pushing up on that D-pad for the SNES. And yeah, the mech thing's just not done. That is broken.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That might be the X game that drops below. Like I would
know what?
I put it below 4. Below 3 even. But you know, that's my bias was 3. Yeah, I put below 8. Oh man, oh no. X3 is falling for me.
I'm feeling more comfortable now.
Okay.
You know, talking about that. I got it out of my system. Because 8 has a problem.
Right.
There's a problem with 8. You know what it is? It's not jump, jump, slide, slide.
What is it?
You can't actually buy everything in the shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never knew because I never.
I actually got them all one time.
Oh man, that's
Because I had a Game Shark. The thing you and I will have soon.
yes.
Because we're going to hack that PS1. That way we can compare the PS1 version of Super Adventure Rockman and the Sega Saturn one and go, these are both dog shit.
Finally play that PS1 version of Goemon.
We can play the PS1 versions of Rockman.
Yeah.
The Rockman Collection, Complete Works or whatever. I'm interested. I forgot about that Goemon game. That's cool. X4, X2, X1, 5, 4, 3, 8.
I would personally put 4 above 5, but I can live.
You know why I'm gonna do that?
Why?
2 reasons. Both hugely important. 5 has a padding castle, you know?
Yes.
You could have combined 3 of those levels if you just edited them a bit into one level, even. That's the point it's at, right?
Right.
Because think about that last one you do where it's just a vertical climb where they figured out a cool trick with
Yes,
vertical scroll.
that was-
Cool fucking trick. I'm not trying to undersell that trick. The one where you destroy the block and it crushes
it
down.
falls down.
Amazing. The first time I saw that, I was like, wow. An NES can fucking do this. I'm impressed.
The first time I saw it was on the PS4, and I was like, but why does it fall like that? I know.
Maybe the first time I saw it was on the PS1. It wasn't. But here's the second reason. Bone Man. Bone Man's for 4.
Bone Man's for 4.
It's pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal.
He's a pretty cool idea too, of like use the charge shot and he dies in one go. Use the pellet shot and he crumples the bones and then gets back up and you have to wait. You know?
Right.
He's a really good feedback mechanism of the main charging mechanic.
It's like first level of Mega Man X1 according to Ego Raptor.
Yeah, but he's one guy.
Right?
He's Bone Man. Bone Man's the perfect tutorial.
Yes.
What a cool guy. Bone Man. This is hard.
Right, I'm like,
This is hard.
Can any of the original Mega Man series breach that X barricade? Like, I don't know.
No. I would.
Yeah, probably.
I argue in favor of the simplicity of the original series all the fucking time.
Right.
You know, I've had conversations with Bob where, you know, before you went to playing the older ones more.
Right.
Right? Where you were just like, the X series is just like drastically better. And, you know, Eric's definitely, he's 110% still that opinion.
Right.
But I really do think that there's an elegance to the simplicity of those mechanics. You know, you get a slide, you get a jump, you get a shoot, and a charge.
Right. There's something to be said for the simplicity there.
Yeah.
It would take me a while to come back around on them. But yeah, no, those are really good.
Right.
But those three X games are like
fucking some of the best games ever.
like they're the pinnacle of they don't make it too crazy. They don't take the mechanics too far.
None of them are super bloated.
Yeah.
The music's amazing. I think the bosses are really great in all three.
Yeah.
Like there's no bad Maverick in X2.
Yeah, none of them stand out. Like
Bubble Crab's song is legend.
all the X1 Mavericks are great.
Bubble Crab's theme is so good that Capcom plagiarized itself.
Twice or something.
Who knows? We haven't played Battle Network. Maybe there's a Bubble Crab Man.
Maybe.
So it's hard to put 4. Like, I really am just agreeing with 4 because I do think, like, I don't like the Robot Master design in 4 nearly as much as 5. Because Gravity Man's cool as shit, and Dust Man is trash. He shoots
Whatever.
trash, that's all I'm saying.
No, nobody can beat
Also, he sucks.
Nobody can beat Dustman and Fairman. Those are like two of the best Robot Masters ever.
If we could use the patched version, the fan patched version of 3, where it fixes the slowdown and it adds crucial features, I think it might actually beat 4 and 5. The Docbots are horseshit.
Right.
They're way too hard. Like, those guys make Mega Man 3 so hard that you are just supposed to stockpile E-tanks the entire rest of the game to start chugging them the moment you get there.
Yeah.
Just to be 110% certain. Also, don't read bad strategy guides on the internet. They'll tell you the secondary weakness and be like, oh, that's that.
Use it.
We may be there.
Right? I'm
Like, your major point of contention at this point, what's going through your mind?
that it's
X2 and X1?
no. I'll let that be. Because I'm like, I love X1.
Mm-hmm.
I have not played X2 enough to like know if I like it as much, but
Well,
it is a great game.
We can look forward to the next playthrough of X2 with you and Aggro.
Okay, you didn't give me Eric.
Okay, so finally we're able to talk about it because it's a video that takes place after the Mega Man 10 video.
Right.
Because we wanted to talk about it a ton in Mega Man 9's video, but we really... Because Bob was fuming pissed about Eric and his fucking shenanigans for like 24 hours straight. He's just like... jumped in the same hole like 6 times. 6 times! And I'm sitting there and I'm doing my Mega Man 10 playthrough, which happened later.
Right.
You know? And I'm just like, yeah, I've one credited this whole thing. And you're like, wow, it must be great to not have someone spend all your money on garbage and then burn it all up. And I was like, yeah, man, that's it's still getting you, huh?
I was a little upset. I was more upset that I was still getting blamed for all the failures in that. Like, it felt like,
Okay.
no, it wasn't
Okay.
It wasn't anyone else's fault.
Okay. Let me... I'm not here to upset you.
Uh-huh.
I think you may be overselling how well you did in that video. You couldn't beat Pump Man.
No, I screwed up for sure.
And the level was a larger impediment than him.
Right.
Like it took quite a while
but
to get
I
to him.
once we went back and got to shoot the level again, actually had some extra lives, I got him.
Yeah.
But they wanted to run over and do something else.
Yes. Because they don't, you know, they're kind of coming at it with the mindset that you had a lot of the time, like earlier on in us like doing this sort of content.
Right.
Instead of mostly quick plays. Man, getting views is nice. In any case, no, it's a tragedy. Bob and I wish quick plays did better. They're just never gonna do well. I think someone out there ruined the term quick play.
Probably.
Because I saw there was a good point in time in internet history where the word quick play was just dragged through the fucking mud. And we were the first people out there with that name, and it really sucked for us. Just like we were the first people out there with the name GigaBoots. And any other YouTube channel that has a similar name or website that has a similar name, maybe they brought the quality of our name down. Maybe that. I mean, literally they did, because people think we're a knockoff of them. But anyone who spends 10 fucking seconds and has an operating brain can look at what we're doing and be like, this is a very different style of humor. For one, Bob doesn't have the word peanut butter anywhere near him in his fake host name.
Right.
Bob's not your real name, is it?
Of course not.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't supposed to out you for that in these videos, but yeah, I can understand you being upset.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm not really like angry at them or anything.
Like he's not angry at Eric.
Right, like that's irrational. I just during mid-video, it was just like, oh my god, I wanted to try something.
Being angry at Eric for sucking at video games is like getting angry at the ocean for being wet. You're gonna tell me before stomping out into the fucking ocean that you didn't expect that shit?
That's mean. That's really mean.
Is it? Is it, Eric? Is that?
Yeah, we don't know. We've lost all touch with.
I'm just saying, like, Eric likes Kirby for a reason. I think Eric's better at video games than he thinks he is.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Eric undersells his ability at games all the time.
Because trying is really hard, and it's frustrating to legitimately try at something and expect to do well and fail. Mm-hmm. It's hurtful. It hurts. It's almost like when you take 5 minutes too long on your spiteful playthrough of Mega Man 10 and no one gets to see the credits. 5 more minutes. That's all it would have taken, and you guys would have seen the credits in the lower right. I am so pissed at myself, which sounds terrible because I 1CC'd the whole game, and to sit there and be like, I'm really disappointing in how I did is fucking ridiculous given what the rest of the screen is, but like, it was like, and this is I'm not making this up. This is legitimately how I feel. You replay the ending of their part of the video, right? The end of the video from their perspective, and they're just triumphant. Bob beat Strike Man. He had 1 line of health left. It was so close. Bob did it. Me? I'm still at that fucking chump Wily, who isn't even in space.
Fake Wily. First Wily.
I felt like I failed.
Maybe
you guys were the real winners.
Maybe we should get back to the list.
Oh, I needed a moment. I needed an aside.
Okay.
Because now I'm looking at it with fresh eyes.
Okay.
I wish Mega Man 1 didn't have the possibility of spawning an impossible level layout for Iceman.
Yeah, the Iceman level is awful.
Yeah.
Like
I also hate Fireman's like insanely fast-moving fire things.
There's some places where you just have to take a hit.
It feels like it. It feels really fucking harsh.
Right, like
that's for sure.
I don't know if that's possible to not take a hit there.
I mean, I use the platform gun to jump up it, but that's really shitty in a game where you can choose any order you want.
Right, like that shouldn't be the required thing, for sure.
I'm gonna have to stick with the top 3.
Yeah.
I think that's where it is. And I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, you know? I really think X2 is an amazing upgrade from X1, like visually, soundtrack, boss design. Like, I like the boss design in like X1. I mean, who doesn't love Christmas Lights Orangutan?
Yeah, he's amazing.
The lights go out and you just see him and it's like festive. By the way, Bob, how about this? December is Castlevania month because it's Christmasvania. The whole month is Christmasvania.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's dumb, but I like it a lot.
Can we play Devil May Cry too?
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Sure. Why not? Why not? We don't have enough videos to do that much.
Clearly not. Clearly.
You know, we cut 22. Wait, no. 20. We cut 25 videos from this schedule. Because there were just so many days where it's like, we had an audio sync problem this whole month I've been combating through manually syncing every single fucking video you watched. And that's why we're taking time off. I need to solve that problem.
Yeah, that's too much.
I don't have time to sync every fucking video.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it. It's hard to make a decision here. But we're just gonna read it out loud and, you know, maybe it'll sound right, or we'll say one and then the next one will be like. So here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Mega Man X4, Mega Man X2, Mega Man X1, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 8, Mega Man X3, 6, 2, Legends, 10, 7, 1, 9. Rockman and Forte Challenger from the future. Wily and Light no Rockboard. What's up?
The only maybe 7's above 10. In the top 10, that's the only thing I think maybe that's not right.
The music in 7 is way better. I don't like how 7 feels.
It does have a weird feel.
It isn't. I'm more used to it now than ever. But I still don't think it feels as tight as 10. But 10 doesn't have sliding. The music and boss design in 7 is really good, and I'm also going to argue that that's better than 10. Except for Shade Band, who's real shit. I'm a vampire. Is that it?
Well, that's why they like tag on the same playing Ghosts and Goblins music.
Yeah. It's overcompensating.
Yeah.
Shade Band's level's cool.
Yeah, his level's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really great level.
I think they did a lot of cool levels in that one. Jurassic Park level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad that guy's a motherfucker. And I hate going to his level because I know he's at the end. Yeah, you know what? No.
Just gonna leave it.
I hate too many moments in 7. Like, just gameplay wise. Like,
I know Turbo's Man levels.
I hate Turbo Man's level so much, and I don't think there's a single part of 10 I hate as much as that.
Okay. I can respect that.
That intro sucks.
Yes.
Like, you can skip the cutscenes in 10, and if you can't, they still go faster than that intro in 7.
All right.
Robo Enza.
You're right. We're living there.
Blade Man's incredible.
Is he?
You throw knives.
Oh, you need his power.
Yeah, his power. His design's fucking stupid. He looks like he's out of DOS.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that where the name originally came from?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think that.
It's been a long month.
Yeah.
It's still a long month. We're still not done, clearly. I think we're there. I think. Oh, let me. Mega Man 10, 7, 1, 9.
Just putting that above.
Oh, no. I can't do a Clockman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It can go above Wily and Light Rockboard.
But please, Bob. Wily and Light, no Rockboard. That's paradise.
That's paradise. That's what it is.
Which I believe is more enjoyable than Misadventures of Tron Bonne.
Probably.
Like, it's a really fun game. It is Monopoly,
right?
But
it's Monopoly. It's probably worse than Tron Bonne, but I don't know. Let's leave it there.
Okay, for now, just consider these two tied. Okay,
yeah, sure.
Okay, everyone at home who's watching, these two are tied. Much like all the Power games are basically the same.
Right.
Okay, so Rockman and Forte Challenger from the future.
Uh-huh.
Battle and Chase. Rockboard. Misadventures of Tron Bonne, Mega Man on Game Gear, Rockman EXE. You know what? That may be better than Mega Man on Game Gear.
You think? Because
it's complicated.
Right.
It is real complicated.
About it earlier, and it was like,
if it was made for the Game Boy Advance and felt more solid, yes.
Right, but it has that weird problem where you hit the top of the ceiling and
it knocks you back.
And
like it still doesn't feel quite tight enough.
Yeah,
it's almost there.
It is. It's so close.
Almost there. But Mega Man 4 on Game Gear feels better. Sorry, Mega Man on Game Gear. It's just Mega Man.
It's nothing
because
like
some guys from 4 showed up and there are 2 castles and the wrong one blows up. It's like Wily had a button to just blow up Cossack's house if everything didn't go fine. Cossack's like, Mega Man, please don't do it. He's gonna blow up my whole goddamn house. Where's your daughter? Oh, she's at the mall. I'm just gonna fucking do it, man. You should get out of your house. Because your hot daughter's not there. I don't give a shit about you. Okay, so we're keeping that.
Yeah.
Mega Man 3 on Game Boy. How do you feel about that and EXE Wonder Swan? I think it may actually be better. Because it does feel more solid.
Right. Yeah, I feel like Mega Man 3 on Game Boy might beat out Rockman.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like Rockman's gonna lose to any of the other Mega Man Game Boys. At least not to me.
What about Legends 3?
I think it beats Legends 3.
I think it does because it's an actual Mega Man game?
Yes. And Legends 3 is like...
Not, as it turns out.
It kind of sits there, it makes you watch a bunch of cutscenes, and...
They're really nice cutscenes.
They are.
Those cutscenes look better than any of these fucking cutscenes.
Yes.
That's fucked.
It is.
This is an entire successful franchise, a cornerstone of fucking gaming, and there's cutscenes don't hold a fucking candle to a spin-off of Lost Planet. I'm pissed. I'm legitimately fucking furious. And you know why?
Why?
You know why that is, that it doesn't hold a candle to it? Because the game they made in the official fucking series around that time was Mega Man 9 and 10.
Yeah. They didn't want to try. They just didn't.
So Mega Man 4 on Game Boy, Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, Mega Man and Base. Yeah. Mega Man and Base is just too fucking hard. It's too fucking stupid. It's like the structure of it is just malicious. Patent.
And it feels just like it doesn't feel right.
No.
It still just feels kind of wrong.
Yeah. You know, in the actual cartridge, ROM dump, it says Mega Man 8.5. Yeah.
More like 7.5.
Nice. High-fiving the arm right there.
Yeah,
it's jabbing my arm.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, that sounded like a high five instead of some guy being like, oh, we need a high five for Foley. Here we go. Nice. That's how high fives sound. I've never had a friend in my life. Then Mega Man V on Game Boy. Do you think that should go above Mega Man and Base?
No.
I hate the OCs. I really do.
It has that music. It has that hand grabbing.
Yeah.
It's just.
I don't like that part, for sure. Another problem is neither of these games have outstanding music. They have almost great music.
Right.
Like Ground Man is, and Burner Man, and those themes are almost infectiously good, but they're just infectiously nasty. And I feel like Mega Man V on Game Boy is kind of the same.
Yeah, I feel like they're fine where they are right now.
Okay, what about ZX? ZX might be better than V on Game Boy, but I don't know. They're both so similar.
I mean, there's just too much talking in ZX. We didn't get to actually play that video game. In the whole 50 minutes, we played one boss fight, or I guess 2.
Right.
And it just felt...
And the problem isn't that it's a lot of writing. The problem is it's a lot of terrible writing.
And then
which is something we don't do a good enough job explaining. You can have a very brilliantly written video game and it's fine. Persona is great writing.
Right.
There's a lot of writing in Persona.
Yeah.
But
it's not
Mega Man ZX.
And also, ZX does the worst RPG quest it possibly can, right out of the
True. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's
maybe it is worse than Power Battles and Fighters.
Not going that far.
It was 15 minutes you were running around this fucking hub world. Get used to the city by going through it with no meaning whatsoever other than find these people.
Yeah.
That doesn't really help me learn the city.
Is there anything
Also,
in the city?
make a city that's remotely condensed, asshole. Like, look at Donosaro. The city is a vertical column. It's got like 3 or 4 stories to it. You get a teleporter. You get the area you came from before that. You get a hammer. You get a save room. You get a chick who makes weapons out of spirits.
Yeah, no.
You got your whole thing right there.
Right. You can make that a lot better, but I don't think that city even served a purpose.
God,
like I feel like they.
What the fuck is the chick who makes your weapons names?
Oh, Belnada's.
Is that Yoko Belnadis? Her name's Yoko Belnadis if it is her. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think that is her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because you hit L and she does this really awkward looking backflip that just looks too smooth, is a good way to put it. Whatever, we're not talking about that though. You were talking about ZX versus the power battles and fighters.
Right, like the problem with the power battle and fighters, we went over first time through this list of just...
One, only earned arcade operators like 75 cents per playthrough. That's unreasonable. Actually, I think the second one took 50 cents to play. So it only earned $1.50. That's disgusting.
But yeah.
They're really mashy. The weaknesses don't seem effective enough.
Especially in the Neo Geo one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not good.
And then we get into the really bad stuff. Mega Man Soccer, Mega Man on Game Boy, Super Adventure Rockman. Once again, need to stress how amazing it is that you get 4th place in the bottom 15, even if you kill Roll. That's like being a celebrity. You know? That's like being a Bush. Extreme is better than X5?
Probably. X5 is really bad.
But the music in Extreme sucks because you're constantly hearing that charging sound.
Yeah.
And you can only hear like 2 channels.
It's still, I feel like, I don't know.
There's no Gareth in Extreme 1.
No.
Gareth is amazing.
He is, but
he's the only Mega Man character who has a normal fucking name.
Right.
Like, we have 45 games on here. Gareth is the most normal named guy ever.
Man. X5 has that awful stuff, though. Where it's like, oh, well, the random chance of this laser working.
By the way, for the record, Gareth is Extreme 2, and I'm aware of that. I was making the argument that maybe it's better. But in any case, X5?
Yeah, like, I feel like X5 does a lot to be really bad. Like, it earns its spot down there.
You know, Extreme 2 has 0, and upon rewatching the older Mega Man video, seems alright as 0.
I'm sure it's 0. Well, we played some as 0, didn't we?
He doesn't. Oh.
No, we didn't play any as
Maybe.
I thought I played as him. And I was like, this is okay.
We played as him.
It still didn't save it.
No, but I honestly think playing as 0 makes it better than Extreme 1 because playing as 0 sucks less. But that Neon Tiger stage sucks. Yeah, there's
so many things wrong with most of them.
We could say this order here is vaguely right, though.
Yeah.
And Wily Wars maybe is actually worse than Extreme 2. I don't know. We're now in the tier of I never want to play these.
Right?
Like, the problem here is I have a dedication to the craft, and someday I'm gonna be X6 because I need to know. But I don't. I hope to God I never do that for X7. I hope I never.
What are you talking about? We're gonna live stream that one.
We're doing an all-day live stream of X7.
Yeah.
Bust out the vodka. And then we just hit the worst fucking shit ever. Street Fighter X Mega Man. Some dog shit made by Inafune by himself. Network transmission, Mega Man DOS 1 and 3.
Yeah, like those are just, they're so unreasonably bad.
But if this weren't such a fucking travesty, right? If we were judging the game based on its mechanical merits and everything else, I mean, it's probably up here. It's probably in the lower half of the middle
You're right. 15.
I'm saying this as a guy who's like triple platinumed it. It's more of a game than the Power Fighters and the Power Battles.
Yeah. If we want to be honest,
like it's probably near the Game Boy titles and Mega Man and Bass and ZX. You know, it's somewhere in here.
Yeah, it might be right above ZX, honestly.
Somewhere in here. Somewhere in one second. Here. But it's still Mighty Number 9. It's a game that runs like dog shit on a lot of systems. You know, the systems that were important when it was kickstarted, the systems they pretended were going to be the ones you bought it on.
Right.
You know?
That's a PC game.
It didn't deliver on 2 of the platforms that it promised. Twice.
Yeah, the story of...
Actually, 3 times, I think.
Mighty Number 9 is really the
problem.
The problem.
Yeah. You can kill Roll and be a better game than Mighty Number 9.
The day time you say that, I feel like we need to drop that low down the list. The Super Adventure Rock Band is like, you killed Roll. What are you doing?
I'd rather deal with the insane fucks killing Roll than play any of these fucking games.
Fair. Those are all so bad.
Mostly because Mighty Number 9 makes my blood boil for, once again, the reasons outside of the game itself. And not for that. Of course, I'd rather play that than Super Adventure Rock Band.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there playing it with you, making commentary that whole video.
Yeah, right? You didn't seem that upset.
I seemed rather confused as to whether or not I was upset or...
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of mean a few times, but that's okay.
You forgive me?
Yeah.
And that's what Mega Man is really about, forgiveness. So forgive us for this order that is wrong. I like it, honestly. This feels true to life. This is what we experienced this month.
Right. I feel like this is a fun way to end the month, you know?
I think it's important. And not our opinions are important, we need to preserve them for posterity. But like, this is a great document for us to have.
Right.
Because in the future, like, we get to be like, where does it land?
Yeah, if we add more to it, that's worth it.
Yeah. I would like to point out how many of those came in the first 10 days of fucking Mega Man.
Right? Like, almost all of them.
Hell, you can actually... Like, and that's why I was really happy when things like, Challenger from the Future showed up, right?
Yeah.
Because that was a delight. It's almost in our top 15. That's how much we liked it. It just showing up in the last week, it was like, oh, thank you, God. What an amazing game. You turned the fucking console vertically.
Right? That's crazy.
That's awesome. What a cool game.
Then it has you do awful dropping segments, but still, I mean, great.
There are worse ones than Mega Man.
Oh, yes. X6 is basically that the whole game.
Yeah, you just drop at the beginning. It just keeps going. You died. You died again. Oh, there you go. Died again. You're real bad at me.
Yeah, I don't really want to move any of it. Like, I feel like this is it.
This is the only one where I'm a little iffy on where to put it. I feel like and somebody tells me there is a translation patch.
Oh yeah?
I don't know if it's for the 3DS version or the PS3 version. No idea.
Right.
But I'm pretty interested.
Yeah, I'd be interested in trying some more of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't super engaging though. Like, it was just kind of super basic.
I mean, I have a thing for games where they put an emphasis on the dodging because the aiming is like cake.
Right.
You know, like Devil May Cry, you hit R1, you're aiming at him. You can shoot him by hitting the shoot button unless he's blocking. Like, there's something to be said for that. A lot of Americans hate that sort of thing.
Right.
But I'm a woke intellectual weeaboo, and I'm okay with that sort of gameplay. Man, that knockback from the Mega Buster sure does suck.
Yeah, that's what's keeping 4 down there. like
the fact. Okay, so as the second half of 3 goes psycho mode, it gets real difficult. I feel like more of 4 was that.
Right.
And that's why that in the knockback is why it isn't higher. Yeah, I think we're done here. I think maybe Mega Man and Base could have moved a little bit.
Yeah, it might be able to go above.
Like 2,
yeah,
maybe 4.
Right, like it might be between those 2 or above that.
And if Hell freezes over, maybe Legends 3. But I feel like Mega Man and Base is too maliciously designed of a game. Like, everyone who likes it tells me they went through, well, everyone yeah, you know what, globalized, whatever, fuck it. It's too late now. Everyone who likes it that I talk to about it talks about how they played through as Base first because it makes the platforming insanely easier.
Right.
And then they played through as Mega Man. which, yeah, that Yoku segment is shitloads easier as base.
Sure.
Also, not only that, it's the only Yoku segment that demands a really short time frame of the first jump, like 3 frames, right? You have to do it.
Yeah, you have to
Or
basically
you
guess.
have to be inside of the Yoku block when it spawns to bump you up.
But
Which
you
is
know,
the thing
with,
that is possible.
with space, you don't need to worry about any of that because you
Right.
can just double jump to the one
Right.
that's not dangerous.
And that dichotomy in level design of like how it's fucked for Mega Man and easy as shit for base kind of really pisses me off. Not for that. And for that reason, that's why that's gonna sit there. So here's our list. We hope you enjoyed this video. We really love doing Mega Man for you guys. We're glad you enjoyed it. We need time off, so we're gonna take a week off outside of the Friday live streams. We also really hope you guys look forward to our E3 content, because I like this setup. I think that looks neat for our level of production quality. We could keep like instead of having a numbered list over there, we could have like videos,
Yeah.
and I could bring them up.
Yeah, it'd be pretty neat.
And just, you know,
Yeah.
look, we need that stream deck so I could just play Keyboard Cat anytime I want to and be like, man, what a great
Man,
game.
we need to buy that almost immediately, don't we? Just so we can get used to using it before
Yes,
E3.
actually, we probably should do that today.
Okay.
Man, the amount of equipment we upgrade to and I have to train myself on is like mind
Vicious.
It is vicious. But hey, we're always trying to make a better channel for you guys. Thank you for your support. See you after a week. As in, see you Friday. This video was brought to you by GigaBoots' fantastic executive producers: Vitsa Poverk, Cywolf, Nicholas Cameron, E. Lee Broyles, Joshua Mattingly, Brendan O'Sullivan, Trouncing Trogdor, Star Falcon, Spaceman Spiff, Shadow in the Darkness, Melezra, Luigi 1000, and Danny Richardson. Thank you to all of our amazing executive producers, and also these guys. Head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots to help us make more awesome videos like this today.